Hey guys, the greatest in a year. This is day 65 of trying to become famous. And this is it. This is the Q&A video. And it's also the special video, of course, because it's day 65 and that means we only have 300 days left. Wow. Time is very fast. But anyways, I feel so relaxed for making this video because I don't have to make it under 60 seconds, so I don't have to focus on talking fast or doing too many retries, because whenever I make a reel, I have to retry it too many times, so many retakes, because I have to make it under 60 seconds and make it enjoyable. So yeah. Anyways, let's start with the questions. Alright. Anonymous. This person wants to be anonymous on this one. So anyways, when did you start making music and why? And then she said, please keep me anonymous. Anyways, to answer that question, well, it's because, okay, I started making music technically at 2019. Before the Corona era. I think it's 2019. Yeah, it's 2019. But I didn't record or anything. I mean, I did record technically, but it's with my phone, and it was like, it's like I just thought of it immediately and didn't continue it anymore. And I still remember it, but I don't want to continue that song, to be honest. It's weird. To some people, at least. And even to me, it's weird. But when I started making it seriously, it's 2021. No, 2022. Which is You Are 10. Hey baby girl, you alone tonight. And it's not my best song, to be honest. But it's catchy it's catchy too. Like even my former lover says it's catchy, even though it sounds like a children's song, like a kindergarten song. But yeah, I did start making music at 2022. And why? The reason I started making music is I love music. I really do. Like, I've been singing since I was a kid. And I don't want to stop now. So yeah, I love music. Next question. Alright. This one didn't request any anonymous thingy, so I'll say their name. Feruna Ferris 240 or 240. Hi, how do you fall in love with music and what's the inspiration behind your songs? The inspiration is okay, how do I fall in love with music? I don't know, when I listen to it, I just love it. Like, I keep dancing to it, singing to it, like non-stop. Like, whenever I listen to a song that I really love, I listen to it on loop, like non-stop. Whenever I walk, whenever I play games, anytime, 24/7, unless I sleep or do something else so I could focus. But yeah. And what's the inspiration behind my songs? Life and people. Life and people. Like, when I like, a lot of my songs are inspired by my life and people who I see, like by listening to their stories, like their life is bad, something like that, and sometimes fiction too. So yeah, that's my inspiration. Alright, next question. Third question, it's by L Gamers. Is it difficult becoming an artist? By becoming an artist, like, I mean, technically it's not difficult to be an artist. Like, if you make a song and upload it, or if you go outside, if you make a song and play to people, that's already an artist. But if we're gonna go like a professional artist, it's a bit hard. Like you have to do this, like how to be famous, how to do that, like how to make my own team, how do I join a record label, something like that. It's difficult to some people, to most people. To some people it's easy, like they get lucky, like by uploading a small cover song, they immediately get 1 million views by coincidence, by luck. So to some people it's easy, but to most of us artists, it's hard to become famous. And professionality, honestly, it's hard to define being professional. But right now, I mean, I consider myself a little bit professional because I've been doing what I'm doing now. And before that, I went to a music school and learned how to become an artist. Like my teacher is literally, two of my teachers are, okay, it's classified info, so I'm not gonna say names. One teacher of mine was part of a famous band in Japan. Like, you've heard one of their songs before, which I'm not gonna share. And the second one, she's an artist, still an artist, and she's famous in Japan. I mean, not that famous, but popular in Japan. Let's say she is comparable to Jeff Burnett. Like, he's famous because of this. He's famous. He's popular, but not too famous. It's something like that. Jeff Burnett. If you don't know Jeff Burnett, search him. He makes very good music. But yeah. Alright, next question. Let's see. We have multiple questions on this part. Rizewu says, how did you get famous? Huh? I'm not famous, but I did get popular. I mean, okay, I'm popular to you guys. Like, okay, I'm not famous, but I did get a fan base now. Like, so if I'm supposed to answer that question, which is how did I get a fan base? I just kept on being myself and uploading music and vlogs, and eventually amazing people like you guys who are watching. Like, I eventually met you guys, and I'm very happy that you guys are watching me. I'm talking to the fans, by the way, the fans who have been here for a long time, the OG fans. But if you're new here, then you're welcome too. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. Arigato. Okay. AZ says, what made you interested in music? I think I answered that before. It's similar to what the other guy said. Because I love listening to music and I love singing. So yeah, that's the reason why I love music. What? Okay, Mr. Cruz. I know this guy. He's an OG. I consider him an OG. Mr. Cruz, what are you going to do if you get famous? Okay, wrong English, but alright. What? I'm gonna be going around the world. And but first, okay, after I become famous, I'm gonna pay for my loans. I mean, yeah, not loans, like I have student loans, but I don't think I'm gonna pay for it immediately. I'm still gonna pay it monthly, but I feel like it's not necessary to pay for it immediately. But yeah, but I'm gonna pay some bills. Like, I gotta fully pay for my MacBook. So if I get famous before I fully pay for the MacBook, then I'll buy that one and then support my family, because they've been carrying me for many years, so it's my turn to help. And then I want to go around the world and meet amazing people, especially musicians and influencers. Like, and I want to buy a new house so that I will have more time to record without telling my family to I'm not telling them shut up. Like, I tell them to, can you guys keep it quiet? I'm recording and something like that. So yeah, I don't wanna burden them with that. So I'm gonna get a new house and donate to charity. Sometimes, at least only sometimes, because I know there's someone. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you give to charity, but I'm only gonna pay for it sometimes because I need the money too. Like, if you want me to be honest, I'm pretty selfless, but I'm mostly selfish. You get what I mean? Like, I care about myself because it's important to love yourself. But I care about other people too, including you guys. So yeah. But yeah, we'll donate to charity. Alright, our second last question. It's by my friend, my Malaysian friend, Fairy God Sistar. She said, what happens once it hits day 365? I answered this before, but I'm gonna answer it again for you guys and for myself and for her. Well, if I don't become famous when I reach day 365, I'll quit music. I mean, I'm not gonna quit music, but I'm gonna have to be busy getting a new job and doing that job. Because I mean, full-time job. Like, I already have a job, a part-time job, but I need monies. I need to provide for my family, and I don't want to become a burden to them, because they've been carrying me for many years, like I said before. And the deal was 1 year with my parents, with my mom to be specific, and my dad too, since I think he agreed. And within that 1 year, if I don't become famous, then I'll have to get a job, and I'll become very busy. That I'd still make music, but it's gonna be like I will only post weekly, not daily anymore, and I will release a song every 1 or 2 months. It's that hard. Like, that's reality. Like, you have to sacrifice to focus on one thing. You have to sacrifice something. And I'm by doing this full-time job and making music as a second and hobby as a third, I have to sacrifice this fourth thingy so that I could do music and my job at the same time. Okay, I think that was nonsense, but what I'm basically saying that I'm gonna be busy. Like, if you want to do something, you're gonna sacrifice time. You don't always have the time to do anything. Like, okay, like for example, I wanted to focus on DAW music and singing, and I can do that, but I had to sacrifice my potential with the guitar. Like, I have this guitar and I barely play it anymore. Barely. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope it makes sense. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah. Alright, next question. Oh wait. And if I do become famous, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Unless I get some sponsorship, a deal with a company. Like, for example, like, I have to do many stuff, like going to a concert, to another nation, a country, an island. I'm gonna be busy if I do any of that. So, but I'll still do my best to communicate with you guys. Upload. I'll still do my best to upload, maybe weekly, something like that. But at least I will be doing music, as I always wanted to. So yeah, if I do become famous, then I'll do that. Okay, the actual second last question by Nikita Chauhan 5032, who is actually one of my best fans on YouTube. So I don't know about overall. I mean, I just don't want to start a fan competition for now. But like, I don't want my fans to compete to each other over who's better as a fan. But you, I hope you guys get what I mean. But anyways, she asked, "Who's your idol singer, if you have any?" Well, let me fix the camera position. There we go. I'd say, like, okay, I don't think I have any idol right now, but he's more like who changed my perspective towards music. Like, I used to be a rapper, a mumble rapper to be specific, and I was also into I was into rap a lot, and then there was this girl who I'm trying to hit on, and then we talked, and I saw her Spotify profile, and then I did stalk her profile, and then I checked what kind of music she was into, and then I talked to her again, and I talked about the artists she listens, and I acted like I was into it, and then I actually got into it. Like, I was faking it at first, but I actually started liking it, and then she recommended me Jeremy Passion, and after watching Jeremy Passion, my YouTube algorithm, like recommendation page, changed. Like, so many pop, chill music, R&B music, so many of it suddenly started coming out instead of rap, and ever since that happened, I took singing more seriously, and I changed my style because of it. Like, I used to be a rapper, and now I'm a singer. So yeah, Jeremy Passion was my idol, or more like someone who made me change my view towards music. And then Justin Vasquez. I listened to him a lot, and because of that, I accidentally became good at riff and runs, like, no, love, something like that. And riff and runs became part of my style. Oh, but I guess he's an idol, was an idol. And now I'm trying to have my own style, or at least just trying to be myself and go with the flow. What type of songs, music do you like? Number 1 is pop. Number 2 is R&B, jazz, rap, and EDM, I guess. Oh, no. Pop, okay. Pop, R&B, rock. Okay. The actual ranking. Number 1 is pop, R&B, soul music, rock music, and then what was it again? and then rock music, and then rap music, and then EDM. And which application do I use for editing? CapCut. And CapCut, and then sometimes what was that? Sometimes I use DaVinci Resolve. Okay, DaVinci Resolve. I found it. But yeah, that's my okay. Summary is CapCut, mainly CapCut. It's more easy, and then Filmora, and then DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's it. Damn, that took so long. Okay, we're already at the final question, and it's by Ken, and aka Kema. I call him Ken because that's how I met him on Discord, and his name was Ken. And he has a question for me. Questions with an S, because he has multiple questions. So let's answer them all. But before that, I want to say thank you to him for being here. Like, he's one of my OG fans. Like, before I hit this milestone, before I hit this followers, this subscribers amount of subscribers, he was there for me. Not in a personal level, but he was there to me as a fan, and I'm grateful for him for being here, and I hope he continues to be here. Alright, let's answer the questions. What keeps you to pursue music? My love for it, my passion for it, and also because I paid not me, my parents are paying a high tuition, an expensive tuition fee for my music school, which I already graduated, by the way, but we're still paying the bills for it because student loans, and yeah, but I do love music, and even if I don't have the student loan, I'd still be doing music because I do love music. Like, it's a way for me to express what I'm feeling in life. Like, for example, I still love this certain my ex, but I can't say that to her because a lot of stuff happened, and I don't know if there's a future, something like that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, for example, like, you wanna say I love you to this person, or at least let it out. And you can say that to your friends, but sometimes my friends are snitches, sometimes my family are snitches, something like that. That's why I use music to express that feeling, and that way I feel a less heavy weight on my chest. And yeah, and it's not only romance, like I said, life. So for example, life is hard, life is good, so that's why I make music about life is hard, and then I make music about life is good. It's something like that. But yeah, I keep pursuing music because I love it. It's my passion. And the student loan, it would be a waste if I don't make music after paying for that amount. And also because I don't want to be a burden to my family. And if I do become famous, then I'll be able to help them with music. If not, then I'll get a full-time job and help them with that way. Alright, next question from the same person by Ken. Do you plan creating an album, hopefully in the future? I do. I do plan to make an album, but not for now. Because we don't have enough fans. Like, if I make an album with so many few, with only a few fans, it's gonna be a little bit of a waste. Because you made all of these songs, but only a few people will listen to it. And I mean, I could advertise it, but advertising an album is hard. Like one person, because some people will be like, why would I listen to this? I barely even know you. Why would I even listen to this album? It's something like that. But if I advertise a single, which is one song, no album, then it's more convincing for them to listen to it, because it's just one song. They're not gonna waste time listening to this large amount of songs. Like, so yeah. So not for now, but if I get a lot of fans, maybe 10k followers on TikTok, and then 10k subscribers on YouTube, then I might consider, because that way I have a feeling that you guys will help me by advertising it. Like, check it out, my favorite artist, the great Tocino, has an album. You guys might help me with that, and it would be a much less of a waste of time and resource. So yeah, so no albums for now, but in the future, yes, if I reach a certain milestone, which is 10k followers on TikTok and maybe Instagram. Right now my Instagram is dead. It's not dead, but it's the fewest fan base in social media for me, unless we include Twitter, which I don't use that much. And 10k, and yeah, 10k subscribers on YouTube. When was the best time you have seen yourself happy? Probably with my Discord friends that I met up with. Like, on 2022 December, I had a video of this, by the way. If you scroll down, you will see a video called I Met My Discord Friends in Real Life, and it was so fun. Like, I was friends with these people for many years, and we never met in real life. And it was sad for me, because I was the only in this friend group. I'm the only long distance guy, because they're all in the Philippines and I'm in Japan. Like, they are all in real life friends, and I'm just an online friend to them. But they still kept me around, and I'm really happy that I'm friends with them. Their name is Raj, Buen, Angus, and Gentot. Gagi, may naalala ko sa ano. If you're Gentot, if you're watching this, then okay, it's an inside joke, so yeah. But Gentot, if you're watching this, thank you as well. I feel like within the friend group, Gentot is the one who watches me the most. My social media the most. So thank you, Gentot. And yeah. And oh shit. Oh damn. A childhood memory. Okay, that's not a childhood memory. So yeah, but basically it was Oh damn! It okay. I was reading the wrong questions. Fuck. Oh yeah, I shouldn't swear. We're all right. But yeah, I was very happy when I met my Discord friends, and it's also my first time hanging out with my friends only in the Philippines, because the Philippines is a bit dangerous for me, especially if I go alone. That's why I'm restricted from going out by myself. And it was very fun. Like, I was able to be myself more, express myself more, because I have friends in Japan, but the language barrier, and they have different vibes. Like their vibes are my vibes, but I don't know, it feels more fun with my Filipino friends. That's why it was the best time I've seen myself happy. And a childhood memory I miss. Okay, a childhood memory I miss. It's probably when I was living in the Philippines, and it was kindergarten. So basically, when I was in the Philippines, I missed the memories of me being a kid in the Philippines. Like, it was a lot more free. Like, I love playing with my cousins, nephews, something like that. I miss those times. But now I'm old, and we barely hang out. We don't even talk, to be honest, because I don't know. I just don't talk with my cousins, aunts, with my cousins, nephews, something like that. Yeah. But I miss those memories. Alright, next question. In life, where do we do something and struggle with it? What is the best advice can you give in moving forward? Damn. That's hard. That's a very hard question, to be honest. Like, I don't even know if I'm a wise guy. But probably when you become an adult, it's gonna be hard. Like, you'll struggle with being an adult. Maybe even in college, before you even graduate, it's gonna be difficult. Especially if you're all alone. But if you're not, then it's gonna be less of a struggle if you have help from certain people, especially your family. But what is the best advice can you give in moving forward? Well, my best advice to move forward is basically by just not giving up, and by having friends as well, and friends and family. Like it's always good to have your family's back. That way it will be more relaxing, I guess. Like, despite the pain, you have a family you can talk to. And if not with your family, then with your friends. Proper friends, not plastic friends. Like, an actual friend. Like, it's hard to explain, but if you have multiple friends and you have this special friend, and whenever you talk to them it feels different, then that's what I'm calling a real friend. And I hope you get it. And also, self-love. You gotta love yourself. And think a little bit more realistic. Like, if you're tired with your life and you wanna end it, have some second doubt first, because you gotta think about the people who cares about you, and you gotta think about what would happen afterwards, and what would happen if you didn't end yourself. And this applies to the same thing with moving out of your family's house. Like, if you wanna, like, there's some drama in your neighborhood or with your family, think about your think realistically first. Like, what will you do after moving out? And what will you do after finding a home to stay? Like, how do I say this? Like, will you be able to live alone? Something like that. Like, if you're planning to move out, then think realistically. And if you're gonna end yourself, think realistically too. Because before you end it, there could be a way to fix it without ending yourself. Because, okay, I'll go a bit personal. I tried to end myself before, but after refusing to jump from this window, and after a talk with my mom and my mom and my dad, my parents, my relatives, I figured out that there's a way to deal with it. And here I am, still dealing with it. But I mean, here I am. I mean, I'm done dealing with it, but here I am now, enjoying life, enjoying and struggling in life. But at least it's balance. Like being happy, being 100% happy is nice, but I feel there's always gonna be downsides. Sometimes, like, for example, if you get a wife, you love that person, but I have a feeling that if I get a wife, I'm gonna at least argue with them once or twice a week, once or twice a month, something like that. So yeah, and that's why you should think realistically. So yeah, that's it. Final question. What inspires you to be creative? Am I creative? I don't know. But I don't know, I'm just like this. If I'm creative by being like this without thinking about who inspires me, then damn, I guess I'm a genius in a way. But I don't know what this means. I guess the algorithm, like, if I don't become creative with what I'm doing, then the algorithm won't show you guys me, the algorithm won't introduce me to you guys. And also, being creative is good too. Like, you don't always have to follow the formula, but most of the time you have to. So if you're like, so don't do anything cocky, guys. Think realistically before you go out of the formula. So yeah, and I think that's it. Wait, I think I can answer more for this question. What inspires me to be creative? I don't know. But Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. So that's it for the Q&A, guys. Thank you. And for the special part of this video, it's actually just me being thankful for you guys. Like, okay, I didn't write any speech note, so, but for the past 65 days, it was challenging for me. Like, I thought it was hopeless, to be honest. Like, I keep uploading and uploading, and yet only a few is watching. And then it was tough, to be honest. Like, during the past 65 days, I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken, and still heartbroken, because I separated with someone, and I still haven't moved on. I don't know why, but I chose to focus on my goal despite what I'm feeling. And like, I'm happy, mostly. I really am. And you guys are majorly the reason why I'm happy, including my family too. So if any of my family members are watching this, I'm grateful for you too. And you guys give me hope of me having the possibility of becoming famous, which is still unlikely, but lately the chances of that being possible is increasing. And I'm grateful, and I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep uploading. I'm gonna keep making music. And yeah. And you guys are not the only ones. If Sewu, one of my collaborators, the music producer for Still and other songs for my other collabs, like Wizewu is an amazing person. Without him, I'd be at a disadvantage. And yeah, I'm really grateful for you guys. I'm really grateful for you guys being here, and especially if you watched this video fully, no skip. And yeah, and I can't believe it. Within these 65 days, we managed to reach 500 subscribers, more than 500 subscribers. And then TikTok, we have more than 100 followers now. And then Instagram, my Instagram account, it's very dead. Like, okay, lately I've been getting followers from it, but compared to YouTube and TikTok, it's like very low. Like, this is the mountain, and this is Instagram. Okay, this mountain is TikTok and YouTube, and this is Instagram. And it's like an 8-hour flight to reach that, to become, it's like a 8-hour flight to reach their level. It's like that. But I'm very grateful for those people, for the people who checks me out on Instagram. Thank you. And yeah. And anyways, let's go to the special thank you. Oh damn, I scratched my neck. And I still have the allergy. Anyways, this is the special thank you. I didn't ask for their permission to say their name out loud, so I will say their name out loud, but I will not show a profile picture or anything because that's the least I can do for them. Like, I know most of them will be cool with it, but I gotta respect their privacy. Unless they tell me not to respect it. I mean, unless they give me permission. But I didn't ask, so yeah. Anyways, here it is. My family members, whose names I won't shout out for your privacy, thank you. Salamat sa inyo. And then Ken, my OG fan, thank you for being there, for being a first generation OG fan, and still being active. Thank you. Mr. Cruz, thank you too. You've been there for me since day one, and I literally checked it, and I remember you. I mean, actually when people if I think about fans, you and Ken are the first two people who goes in my mind, who comes out in my mind. So yeah, thank you. And then Arona, thank you for being a loyal fan, especially for watching my live streams on YouTube. Thank you. And then the cute dragon, the cousin of Arona, thank you for doing the same thing. But you're losing to Arona. I mean, no competition, but I'm just saying. But thank you for being there, for being one of the few people who watches me on YouTube live. Right, let me put the mic here, and let me fix the camera angle. And then we have Blistic, same thing. Thank you for being an active fan on Discord and YouTube Live. Like, I remember you. Like, you're the first person who took interest by, like, I was streaming and then none of the people stays and watch, but you're the first person who stayed and watched. I mean, I did stream a while ago, but after a while I didn't stream, and then I started streaming a little bit more, like maybe once a week. You were the first person who stayed. Thank you. And then Rice Ball, same thing. I mean, no, you weren't there in day one. You weren't there, I think. Yeah, you weren't there. You weren't there in my first stream, but I think you were there on my second or third stream. I'm sorry for forgetting, but yeah, you're in my third one that got viewers, because on my technically third stream no one watched it. So yeah, technically you've watched me live in my fourth stream, but I consider it a third stream. So thank you, Rice Ball. Wait, Rice Ball or Rice Be Cool? Hold on, let me look at your name. Rice Be Cool. Okay, Rice Be Cool. Thank you. I'm sorry for mistaking your name. Thank you, Rice Be Cool. And then Ali, thank you for giving me the garage door picture. Without you, I will be having a hard time. Having a hard time getting a cover art for garage door. And because of you putting it in your playlist, it's actually my top song. Thank you very much. And then Risewu, not Risewu, Risewu. Thank you for being a friend and an amazing collaborator. Without you, I'd be at a disadvantage. Like I'd still be doing music, but you helped me advance further. Because of you, I managed to be at this level. Thank you. And then Brennan, thank you for being an active fan. Thank you, especially on YouTube. Thank you. I only see you on YouTube, so yeah. I think, yeah. And then Nikita, thank you for being an active fan. And also, good luck at covering my song. And I'm still open to be friends, if you still remember. そしてマサル、友達になってくれて、そして同時に友達とファンになってくれてありがとうね。And then Taku, thank you for being one of the rare people who watches me on Instagram, because my Instagram account is dead. I mean, I upload, but my fan base there is dead. No one watches me there. Technically there are, but only a few. And then Ava, salamat for being there for me as a friend and the fan at the same time. Legit, salamat talaga. And then Gentot. Grabe, hindi tayo in our friend group, like ikaw lang talaga yung nakikinig sa kanta ko at nanonood ng mga videos ko. Like sila Buen, Sean, Angus, hindi yata ako pinapanood eh. I mean, okay lang, hindi ko pinipilit, pero grateful pa rin ako na napakinggan mo yung kanta ko at pinapanood mo yung mga ginagawa kong mga videos. そして雫、まあ友達になってくれてありがとう。もう前は宣伝なんだっけ、前は俺の最初の曲と2回目の曲宣伝してくれてありがとう。マジで本当にありがたい。雫、出会ってよかった。And then Cuddle Bunny, thank you for being an active fan and for always being supportive. Like you DM me and stuff. Like I sound cold on my in the DMs. I think I don't know if you consider me cold, but I appreciate that for the DMs. Thank you. And I'm glad I randomly met you on Discord, and I'm glad you were a fan when I randomly met you on Discord. So yeah. Fairy God Sister, thank you for being an OG fan and for being a friend of mine. And Black Scorpion, salamat for sa pagnood ng video ko. And I hope you will continue watching me. And then 6R3D3N_XYS, thanks for being an active fan as usual. Like I always see you in my comments, and sometimes actually you're mostly the first comments. You're mostly the first guy to comment on my TikTok videos, so thank you. And then AZ, thank you for being a fan. I haven't seen you lately, but thank you. You were there during my early days. So yeah, thank you. Jess Edits, thank you for being an active fan. Thank you very much. And I hope you will continue being an active fan to me. And Lawrence Huh. Thank you for being an active fan. And you told me that you deleted your account. Lawrence or Lawrence? I don't know. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Whichever it is, Lawrence or Lawrence or Lawrence. I hope I hope at least one of them is the right name. Thank you for being an active fan. And I heard you deleted your TikTok account or cleared your following, and then you followed me again. So welcome back to the fan base. And then there's this one person. Like, I'm trying to find him when I was making the shout out list, and I scrolled on TikTok and still didn't find him. So, and I remember the context of the comment, like he said it in Tagalog, like, don't forget me, wag mo ko kalimutan. And I said I won't, and I did forget, but I never forget you. I forgot your name. And it seems your comment disappeared because I checked my account and that comment disappeared. So whoever you are, I hope you're watching this, and please tell me your name. Like, the context of the comment was you telling me to not forget about you when I get famous. So if that rings any bell, tell me, and I'll talk to you. Alright, that's it. And if you're not in this list, I'm sorry. Like, it's hard to remember all of you, literally all of you. I'm not the perfect guy. But feel free to comment and talk to me more. And maybe that way I will remember you more easily. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. Damn, this video is long, but I'm willing to make it long for you guys, and I hope you guys are willing to watch it all. Alright guys, goodbye. And I love you guys. Goodbye. And also, in June, I will have multiple songs, 3 at least, in June. One is I Wish You Were Single. Second one is the song that you guys will vote for. Like, you guys will vote for the melody. Like me, you will either vote for my melody or Rize Wu's melody, my producer's melody. And third one, it's gonna be a song about me still loving a Muslim girl. And yeah, it's gonna be about that. And I'm a Christian guy, so I'm scared of what will happen if my parents watch this video. I mean, they watch my content, so I will get caught, but it's what I feel. I'm not gonna deny. So yeah. But that's it. 3 songs. And in the fourth song, I don't know if it's gonna be June or July. It's gonna be a sad song because my producer insisted on making it a sad song. So it will be a sad song. So yeah. Alright guys, bye.